Hello, and welcome to my pick a card. I'm Mystic Rose, and the topic of today's pick a card is going to be who thinks you're the one that got away. So I'm going to be using the Rider Waite deck. I've already cleansed the deck. I'm going to be using my intuition and some channeled message cards, as well as some letter tiles, so that we can get some initials or maybe their name or any other messages that Spirit wants to bring through. So for pile number 1, we've got the wolf. So if you are drawn to the wolf, you're going to choose pile number 1. For pile number 2, we've got the dragonfly. And for pile number 3, we've got the owl. So go ahead and think about which one you're drawn to. If you're watching the replay of this, you can pause the video. But if not, I'll just give you a few minutes so that you can think about which pile you're drawn to, and then we will begin. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1, the wolf. So I'm just going to put my number cards up here for people who might enter so that they know which pile we're on. All right, so this is pile 1, the wolf. All right, I'm just going to move my candle over a little bit. Maybe I'd have more room for it over here. Okay, that's better. Okay, so Spirit, please be here now to let us know who is the person that thinks that pile number 1 is the one that got away. I always shuffle until I feel like this tingling sensation in my solar plexus area or my heart chakra, and then I know it's time to stop. So who is the one, Spirit, that feels like pile 1's the one that got away? We've got the Empress, the Two of Pentacles, Judgment, the Two of Wands, Page of Swords, the Emperor, the Five of Swords, and the Star. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So this person that thinks that you're the one that got away could very well be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't mean that they have to be, but it means that they could just be like the kind of person who acts like an air sign or embodies those kinds of traits or qualities. So air signs, in case you don't know, I'll give you a little bit of information on air signs. They make great leaders. They really are swift with taking action. They do get bored easily. They like change. They are very analytical and very intelligent. Okay, so that is somebody who can't basically get it out of their mind that you're the one that got away. And so if they're not a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, it means that they embody those traits. There's somebody who could have very well been in a leadership role at work with the Emperor here. I know that this person put a lot of stock into monetary gain and they had a lot of goals. So this person thought a lot about the future and planned for the future. We can see that here with the Two of Wands. This person was always thinking ahead, always planning. They were quite popular too. They might have been very good looking and popular with people, and they might have gotten a lot of attention because the Star talks about getting a lot of attention. It's not that they were necessarily looking for this kind of attention, but they would receive a lot of attention from other people. The things that they did, I feel like they have a lot of regret for the things that they did during this relationship with you. They weren't putting their best foot forward. I feel like when you first met them, they were trying their best. And then something happened where they might have betrayed you or kind of made you feel like they weren't the same person that they were in the very beginning. And they changed. You might have seen them as somebody who was very future oriented, very, monetary driven, and very well balanced. You might have even thought about having children with this person. Or maybe you did. For some of you, you might have actually had children with this person. Or you may have just talked about it or dreamed about, making a family with this person. So ultimately, though, what they started to do is they started to either they got bored and acted bored with you, or this could have been you getting bored with their energy. Because sometimes in readings like this that are general, it can be flipped around. So flip it around as it relates to your, situation. But somebody definitely was bored in this connection, and they thought that they wanted something else. There was a lot of love and especially attraction in this connection with the lovers here. I really do feel like there was like a soulmate connection here at one point in time, and this person has not forgotten this. I think, though, at the end, it did become an unhealthy kind of attachment and connection, and this person knew that it was. Now, you chose the wolf in the very beginning, and what I wanted to say about the wolf is that when the wolf is in balance, it's very reliable and fearless. The wolf is also very democratic, okay? But when the wolf is out of balance, the wolf can be very judgmental and very dominating. So I do think that when you were with this person, when you saw their shadow side, this person was like a control freak. They took their leadership abilities and they misused it, and they were trying to be controlling. Okay. So this person had some controlling issues or tendencies. All right. So let's just draw a few more cards to see if we can get any more clues about this person. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about this person who thinks that pile number 1 is the one who got away? What can you tell us about this person? They could have been an earth sign, so they could have very well been a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, or they could have just been somebody who really relies on making money, being responsible, and doing things on time. So this person, though, I just wanted to say this can also stand for like reconciliation. The person wishes that they could at least be friends, or could have ended this in a more civil way. The way that it ended wasn't really enough to yield good closure. So this person never really felt like they got good closure, and they do wish that they could have some sort of reconciliation with you. They spent a lot of time alone just thinking about things. They didn't just rush into a different relationship, whoever this was. They just needed the time to think. But they never really got over that love, that connection that you guys shared. All right, they never really were able to get over that. I feel like they were alone for a while, and then they tried to find somebody else, but it just couldn't compare to what you guys had. All right, so now I want to go into the channeled message cards. So Spirit, What else do you want us to know about this connection? About who thinks that pile 1 is the one who got away? They replay memories with you. So they replay all of the memories that you guys shared with each other. What else? They wish they could turn back time. Okay, they're really sorry that they acted the way that they did. And they wish they could just take back everything they said and did. I think that this person knows that you probably wouldn't give them another chance. And maybe you've moved on. And I think that in their heart, they know that it's over. But they do wish they could have turned back time and done things differently. You elevated this person. You made them actually feel like a better version of themselves when they were with you. And really, it didn't take that much of an effect until after the relationship was done. But they felt like they were a better person because they knew you. All right. They really miss you because you're an intellectual type, and they basically didn't see how very smart and wise you were when you were together. They took you for granted, is what Spirit is saying. They couldn't see all of your positive traits. And they made you feel like less than this person. Okay. But they really do wish they could turn back the hands of time. You built them up. You gave them so much esteem. You tried to build them up. I just feel like this person was so low. Vibrationally, they were very low at the time. You showed them true love. You tried to give them true love. You offered this to them, but at the time they were very immature, and they couldn't see. They couldn't even feel what true love was at the time. They were very blocked from experiencing true love. They miss your calming voice. You have a very soothing voice. It's like I'm hearing that you could make things better. You could make everything better. They miss your passion. So let's get into the letter tile so that we can see who this person was. All right, so Spirit, please be here now and let us know who is thinking that pile 1 is the one who got away. Please give us their initials, their name, or any other clues that you would like to give us. All right, so in here you could see their name, their nickname, their initials. This is for the person who thinks you're the one that got away. We've got V, T, J, O, B, W, L, E, W, S, L, E, H, I, A, O, R, E, O, A, E, R, R, L, N, A, Y, R, and A. All right, so I don't want to draw too many, but this is basically what wants to come out. So if you can see their initials or their name in here, that would be a confirmation, or maybe you could see your own name or initials in here. Let that be confirmation that this is your pile. But right away, the clues that Spirit wants to give me is that this person, they weren't very honest, okay? You might have caught them in a lie or two. I see lies and liar, okay? And I do see the name Joe. What else? I see the name Lewis. All right. Larry. Jess or Jesse. Lori. Lonnie or Lon. Brian. All right, so keep looking and see what you guys can see in here. Okay, I just heard get 2 more, so I'm just going to grab 2 more. Hopefully this will help some people. We got P and S. Job. Okay, so you might have either met this person at work or something like that, because I'm seeing job. Play. I'm seeing play. Maybe they had a very playful side. I'm seeing hero. It could be that they might have been somebody that you really looked up to for a while, and then they really betrayed you in a big way. I'm sorry to hear that if that's true. That's basically what I'm getting from this, but you guys are more than welcome to keep looking for clues. Maybe you already know who this person is. If you don't see their name or initials, that's okay. Maybe something in the first portion of this was enough to confirm that for you, that this was the person that you were thinking. You don't necessarily have to see their name or initials in here. Or it could mean that a different pile is intended for you, because that does happen sometimes too. So just let your heart be the guide. And if you're watching the replay of this, you can keep looking. But otherwise, I think I will go on to pile number 2, the Dragonfly. Hi, Allie. How are you? Thanks for being here. All right, so we are on pile number 2, the Dragonfly. All right, so I'm just going to cleanse the cards. We're going to be using the Rider-Waite. We're going to be using the letter tiles and some channeled message cards. All right, so first I'll shuffle and ask Spirit to be here now with us. So Spirit, please be here now with us and help me to deliver clear and concise and accurate messages that resonate with pile number 2 about who's the person that thinks that pile number 2 is the one that got away. We've got the Temperance, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups, Justice, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles. All right, so basically what I can see from this is that this could have very well been in regards to somebody who is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. This person could have been also a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But we've got double the cups here. We've got the Queen and the King. When you were together, you were quite a power couple, okay? And a very good-looking couple, I might add as well. Very cute. You might have been told that you looked cute together. Very loving. This person was very loving for a time being. So much love here. I think you guys might have planned on making a future, building a future together. Yeah, everything seemed really fair with this person. They seemed like they had a good head on their shoulders. They were very balanced. I will say something about this person, though. They had a lot of things going on, and maybe the inability to focus on just one thing at a time. So they could have had like a lot of options or a lot of different projects going on at the same time. But they were never boring. This person had a lot of passion. With the cups here, it's like they could have been somebody who followed their heart, followed their intuition, let their intuition be a guide. They really thought you were very, very attractive. Like the chemistry between you two was out of this world with the Ace of Wands. Like your chemistry was quite good. And the Ace of Cups confirms that. It was like so much love that the love was outpouring. What makes me wonder is what happened, because it almost looks like a picture perfect relationship here. I mean, this person was good looking, was caring, at least for a time being, very nurturing too. And also they seemed to be responsible with money. So with the King of Pentacles, that's all about like being responsible with money. And it's all about being very stable and somebody you can rely on. Now, you did choose the Dragonfly. So I would like to investigate a little bit into the Dragonfly and see why you might have chosen that Dragonfly. All right. Okay. Just give me a moment, please. Okay, so with the Dragonfly, it's a joyful card. It's all about magic, real everyday magic. Okay, either you are a very magical person or this person was a magical person. Good at manifesting, very spiritual. So this could be your energy or theirs. But when the Dragonfly is out of balance, it's like the person can't concentrate and they have a very busy mind. That kind of goes along with the energy of this card, which is when somebody has so many different things going on, they find it hard to focus on just one thing. So this person could have been like a busybody. That's what that confirms for me, that these two are basically the same. All right. So I hope the picture is getting a little bit clearer about who this might be, but let's draw some more cards to see if we can find out who this person is. All right, so Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about who this person is that feels like pile number 2 is the one who got away? Well, everything was great until it wasn't. It just seems like it ended in a really sudden, maybe painful way that maybe took you by surprise. I don't think you saw this actually coming to an end. I do feel like this, you might have thought this was your person. You thought that this was going to be something long lasting. But this person had some work to do on themselves. Okay. They were very immature at the time. And I don't have the full and complete picture right now, but it's becoming a little bit more clear to me. This person might have been focused on earning money. They might have put their job before you or earning money before you. Okay. The King of Cups. I feel like they were very nurturing to you at one point in time. Very, very nurturing. But then it's like they had so many secrets, and you might have found out about some of the things they were trying to hide, which is just so awful. I'm so sorry to hear about this. If this was something that happened to you with somebody that you cared about. But just know that this person has wised up, and now they know that you're the one that got away. I think at the time they just didn't see it. Okay. They didn't see it, but now they do. Okay. I don't know why. I just have to say this. For some of you, this person could have been in the military. Okay. Because I am picking that up, but that's only for some of you, or they could have considered going into the military. All right. So let that be a confirmation for some of you. All right. They really miss your honesty, your openness. You made them feel young and free. They took you for granted. They miss your smile. They miss riding in the car or the automobile with you. Maybe you guys used to like to take rides together. Just go for a ride. They really miss doing this with you. You brought out a better version of them. And they really missed that you trusted them. You know, they might have lied to you and you trusted them. They violated your trust. Some things you can't take back, and that's one thing that is hard to get back, is a sense of trust. But let's see if we can find out this person's name or their initials, or anything else that Spirit would like to tell us about this person who feels like you're the one who got away. Seems like they didn't see it at the time. They might have gotten caught in some lies or some other things they were hiding. Hi, Rogue Valley. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you're enjoying my readings, and it's nice to that you appreciate that. It makes me feel good. So thank you, Rogue Valley 44. All right, let's see if we can see their initials in here or their name or any other clues that Spirit would like to give us. We got a J-U-R-O-R. This is kind of funny. Juror. I don't know if you spell juror like that or like this, but juror is there. So maybe this person like either got in trouble with the law, or it could very well be that they might wear a uniform. Like maybe they're in the law enforcement, or like I said, in the military, but this is just what Spirit is kind of telling me here, painting a picture in my mind of this person. I also am picking up intuitively, like they kind of have a very serious side. they can joke around, but they like to be pretty serious most of the time. All right. What else? So we've got JURRAEWNLFN HIADASALLRVUIE. I'm seeing ban. You might have told this person goodbye and that you didn't want to talk to them anymore. It might have been one of the most hurtful things you've ever had to do or say to somebody that you cared about. But know that Spirit is saying this was for the best, even though at the time it was very difficult. This person could have had like a secret side to them. They might have had the need to escape or do something to take their mind off from their stress, or for some of them, they could have had like some kind of post-traumatic stress disorder or anxiety that they needed to kind of soothe. They just had this kind of anxious feeling I'm picking up. Thank you, Rob. Juror. Yes, juror is JUROR. Thank you. Well, it is there. So I do think there's something with the court. Maybe they, like I said, were in trouble with the law or something in the past. I'm seeing, and this is funny, but I'm seeing over the hill. I'm thinking they could have been older than you. Maybe you liked to tease them that, hey, you're an old man or something, like just to tease them. I don't know. Over the hill, that is coming through. It could be the other way around, that you were older than them, but like there could have been an age gap there. All right, so for some of you, when this was over, you might have given them another chance to come back, and then they might have like, or maybe the chemistry was so good that you couldn't give up the connection right away, and you might have wanted to give it a little bit more time, or work on things, but it's like you couldn't lie to yourself anymore about it. It just wasn't working. There was too much like water under the bridge is what I'm hearing. And it was probably one of the most devastating types of breakups at the time. I'm seeing hell, and I'm seeing like devil. I don't know. This person might have liked horror movies or something like that. I'm seeing like horror. So maybe, I mean, this is a general reading, so just remember that somebody watching this could like horror movies, or this person liked a lot of horror movies. Yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of stuff like that would kind of allude to that, like, that kind of theme. All right. See if you can find any clues in here too. But yeah, as far as like names, I'm seeing Brad, Leroy, Levi, I don't know, like Jed or Jeb. I don't know if that's a name, but that's what I'm seeing. Jeb. I think that can be a name. Anyways, it's kind of hard to do this and not keep you guys waiting, but because it takes a while. Sometimes I pause the video and look for names. So just keep looking here. If you're watching the replay, you can pause the video. But yeah, look for initials or look for your own name or your own initials to let that be validation that this is your pile. All right. Oh, okay, Rogue Valley, you see your initials. Oh, okay. So that's another way of saying I promise. Oh, oh goodness. Well, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Rogue Valley 44. All right, I appreciate that. All right. So I hope that this pile brought you a lot of insight. And I hope you were able to see some initials in here of the person that you were thinking. If not, it's okay. Maybe the first part of this was, maybe enough confirmation. You don't need to have the initials or the name there necessarily, but if you like to see the name and initials in there, I think that just gives it more confirmation. But also, it could be that a different pile is intended for you. So, and sometimes it's good to pick more than one pile if you feel called to do that as well. But anyways, thanks so much for being here and for watching pile number 2. I appreciate it. We're going to move on to pile number 3 next, the owl. So pile number 3. Okay. All right, we're going to be using some channeled message cards today. We're going to be using the Rider-Waite. And I'm going to be letting you know what this owl card meaning is, because you chose the owl and the owl has a certain symbology and a certain meaning to it. So Spirit, please be here now to help me to deliver messages that are clear and accurate and concise, all about the person who is thinking that pile number 3 is the one who got away. So who is thinking that pile number 3 is the one that got away? Well, whoever this was, you guys had amazing chemistry. All right. They could have had an addictive personality as well. Like you could have felt very almost like obsessed, almost in like an unhealthy way. I also, this fell on this twin flame card just fell out. So they could have been like a twin flame connection to you. Okay. I don't know if you believe in that or not, but this person could have been a twin flame runner. Okay. They may have walked away from you. So that goes along with what I just said about twin flames. All right. It could very well be the other way around, that you walked away from this person, since this is a general reading. I guess the one way to know is like, whatever resonates with you. But if you would like more information, I do personal readings. But yeah, so this person could have been a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. But if they weren't, this could just be the energy they embody. Also, I will say that they really were physically attractive, extremely attractive, with the Wands energy, because that really brings with it a sense of physical attraction. And also just an eagerness. This person had a lot of passion, very passionate. Maybe this was something short-lived. Like for some of you, it could have been something short-lived that you wanted it to last longer. And this person, maybe it was like it might have been just based on great sex or something like that, that kept you connected or kept you coming back to this person. Boy, you guys had a fun time together. It looks like you used to party together, have fun together, maybe liked to drink. Um, but I think this person could have maybe indulged a little bit too much. Okay. They didn't really know their limits, and this person could get carried away. It could be that this person was a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this could be your energy. But yeah, the swords energy is all about like people who are very smart. At times they can be non-emotional. This person might have grown to be very non-emotional. They could have kind of shut you out and not told you how they were feeling. They weren't speaking their truth. They might have acted kind of like they wanted to move on to something else. Okay. We've got the Ace of Wand. I think for them, like, and for you, it was like this underlying sense that you both knew you were staying together because the sex was great. The connection was out of this world, if you think back on it. But you might have known in your heart of hearts there were red flags or something wasn't quite right about this connection. And yeah, even though you felt like really drawn to this person, something inside of you knew that like this person needed to heal something on a deeper level. Yeah, exactly. This is the card all about self work. So they're still working on themselves. Even if this was years ago, they're still working on themselves. They could have Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in their birth chart as a sun, moon, or ascendant. Or this could be your energy or your sign. But this is the card for somebody very caring and intuitive and honestly like psychic. So this person could have been very gifted and intuitive, and maybe they had very piercing eyes, because there's something that stands out, and I never really noticed this about this card before, but like I don't know if you can see that or not. There's something very piercing about his eyes. So I do think this person could like look at you and you could see their soul. It was like kind of like very out of this world kind of connection. Okay. To the point where you might have ignored some red flags. You might have even thought, I want to marry this person. Okay. With the Four of Wands there, because that's all about marriage. All right. But this person, they started to hide their feelings and emotions and not talk about it. Exactly. That's what I was picking up before. They started to also not be able to see anything good. They kept looking at all the horrible things that were happening, and they couldn't see anything good, and they wouldn't change their frame of mind. I feel like they were the ones that walked away because they gave up too easily, okay, on this connection. It could have been that they had Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus in their chart, or been very, very concerned about money and making that happen. They might have wanted to start their own business or something, or maybe they were always starting side jobs or doing side jobs to make money. Yeah, but this, honestly, like this person was just very, very selfish. I do feel that way. I don't know if they were younger than you, but they were very immature. Okay. All right, let's see what the channeled message cards have to say about this connection. All right, so Spirit, please let us know anything else you want us to know about this person who thinks that pile 3 is the one who got away. You elevated this person. Right, for the time being when you were together, you brought them up from a bad place. Okay, you were somebody that they could actually count on and rely on, because you have very healing energy about you. Yep. Their addictions took control. So for some of you, this is pretty specific, but this person had some addictions, either to alcohol or drugs. It could have been that they got carried away. They just got carried away. Maybe they couldn't control it, and the addictions took control of their life. Okay. Very sad. Very sad when that happens, when people have addictions that they can't let go of. So if that happened with somebody that you know, my heart goes out to you, because that is not fun. You excited them. They regret their actions. They're really sorry about what they did. You understood them when nobody else did. Whoa, that came shooting out. You showed them true love. They didn't know what true love was before you. They loved your voice. You had a very calming voice. They missed the energy that you brought to their life. You knew how to make them feel loved. I feel like this person, though, like, they didn't either feel like they deserved love, or they didn't feel like good enough for love, to be loved. Like, they had really bad self-esteem issues. They were in a low vibrational state. You might have tried to help this person. They loved that you were always fun, never boring. Like with this card, you guys might have like had fun together, partied together or whatever, but you might have just, it's like this, if you were drinking together, you might have just been doing it to enjoy the time or have fun, but this person like might have been addicted to it. You know what I mean? Like, if you could have been like a social drinker or something, this person had actual problems with it. That's for some of you, not for everyone. But I do think that they do not regret the time you had together. They miss your sense of humor probably the most. You could make them laugh about anything, any day, to cheer them up. You were a teacher to them. You showed them how to be, okay? And you helped them release their stress, even though this person, bless their soul, they had such high stress, okay? That's why they had the addictions and all of that, is because they had such high stress. But you couldn't save them. It wasn't your job, but you did the best you could, and you did elevate them, okay? But this person could have seen the love and gotten afraid and just took off because it was just too much. Yeah, they were afraid for sure. I'm picking up a lot of fear from this person. Let's see if we can find out anything more. I want to look into the meaning of the owl. So the owl is all about, like, when it's in balance, it's about being very fearless. And, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. This is a new deck to me, so I'm still getting familiar with it. Sorry about that. When in balance, the owl is generous and trusting and secure, but when it's out of balance, there's money quarrels or scarcity. So this person, when they would fight with you, it might have been about money. Okay, they might have never felt like they had enough money. That could have been one of the reasons, like, that you fought. Mainly is about money. I do think, though, this person might have made that an excuse. Okay, there were so many issues going on in this person's mind. That's what Spirit's telling me. But like, they had trust issues. They had so many fear-based thoughts. But yeah, they let some of the fights be about money. Okay. All right, let's find out who this person was. All right, so Spirit, please be here now as I draw these letter tiles. Help me to know, help us to be able to see this person's initials or their full name, or maybe their first, or just their middle, or just their last. If you see your initials in here, let that be confirmation that this is your pile. You may even see your own name. Look for nicknames as well. We've got LNHOS, UAE, and I'm going to grab just a few more here. EPGEV, and Spirit is saying just get 2 more. All right. I and B. So I hope this helps. If you don't see the person's name or initials that you were thinking, it could mean that a different pile was meant for you. So go back to the beginning if you need to, or let the first portion of this reading be kind of the litmus test to see if the person, if it's, to see if that could be like a confirmation to you, because this reading has a couple of different portions, and this one is just a nice way to confirm it. But you don't have to necessarily see their name. So don't be disappointed if you don't see their name or initials in here. Another thing is if you see most of their name except for one letter, let that be confirmation too. So as far as names go, I see Barry, Gary, Husan, Axel, Leroy, Henry, and I'm seeing Nala, Cole, Roy, Ray, all right, so you guys can keep looking. Those are the names that basically stand out in my mind. But keep looking, and like I said, look for your own initials or your name. Let's see if we can find any clues in here. I saw the word pray, so this person could have been religious. Maybe they were a little bit more religious than you. That could be a possibility. But I'm seeing religious. So I do think they were religious. I'm seeing religious and pray. So that just kind of stands out to me. Joy. I do think this person brought you a lot of joy for a time being. You had a lot of fun together. You might have talked about getting a house together, because I'm saying house. Maybe this is one of the reasons, if you thought about finances, maybe this person wanted a house, or maybe they couldn't finance it or something like that. Maybe they couldn't make their dreams come into fruition or something in regard to that. I'm seeing Axl Rose. I have no idea why. Maybe they liked rock and roll, or maybe they liked that singer. Okay. So maybe they liked that kind of music. It could be too that they played a musical instrument, like guitar or something like that. Or they just had a lot of respect for um, people who play guitar or play piano or some kind of musical instrument. Maybe they really love music. They could love to sing. I'm singing. I'm singing. Yeah, I'm seeing. Um, sing singer. I think they loved to sing, and they might have been very good at it too. I'm seeing scared. This person had a lot of fear. And I'm also seeing scarred. They had a lot of baggage from their past that they carried into this relationship when they met you. So, Spirit wants you to know, do not take on any of the blame for what happened with this connection. They'll always think of you as the one that got away. Okay, they always will. And like, I have chills right now. I know that's a confirmation. I also just wanted to say I see Corey and I see George, Bob. I'm seeing bar. So that could be confirmation that they liked to drink. Okay, bar. They could have either been a bartender or loved to just go and hang out in a bar or drink a lot. They did care, but they did care about you, but I want to say their level of care wasn't at the level of care that you had for this person, and that wasn't fair. And um basically they understand now, like when they look back in retrospect, they understand now that you like the way that you were treating them and everything, that your love was like outstanding. They just haven't met somebody like you since. So that is one thing that Spirit is telling me and letting me know. All right. They do pray for you too. If they're very religious, they're still praying for you. Okay. And I just heard too, some of them haven't moved on and they're praying they find somebody like you. They know that they messed up with you. They know you've probably already moved on and have somebody else. I'm seeing bye. Like maybe you didn't really get to say a good goodbye to this person. Okay. Like I don't know, I'm just saying bye. They know it's over. Hero, I really do think that you really were somebody this person looked up to, and they still do to this day. I'm seeing pregnancy. So, if that resonates with you, take it. But yeah, I'm seeing pregnancy. Maybe you wanted to have a child with this person. Okay. It's going to be different for everybody. But I'm definitely seeing pregnancy here. And I'm seeing just, scared. I keep seeing that. They had so much fear. And I see baggage. Like I said before, they had a lot of baggage from their childhood and from other relationships that they had before you. They've dragged it into the relationship. That's why it could never work from the very beginning, even though they might have told you that they wished it could, and they might have tried. This is standing out to me too. It could have been they could have been a bisexual. So like maybe they like both sexes. That could be for some people. Or maybe they were bi curious for some of them. Okay. So let that be confirmation. All right. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If so, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. If you need a further reading, definitely check out my description box below. And yeah, thanks so much for being here tonight with me. Everybody who's live with me, thank you for being here. All my subscribers, I love you all so much. Have a great rest of your night. And whenever you're watching this, have a great day or night. And many blessings to you.